Hello to my Scorpio family. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot. This is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week of November 8th through the 14th. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe and join me daily for my quick glance daily readings. Now, a huge reminder, Scorpio, these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave the rest. All right, Scorpio, let's get into the reading. First card, the Page of Swords. Next, Major Arcana card, the Hangman, and the King of Swords. Excuse me. And the Major Arcana card, Judgment. We will get to your Oracle cards in just a little bit, Scorpio. Oh, wow. This is a very successful energy coming in this week. One in which you really need to pay attention, trust your instincts, your intuition, Scorpio. Be very open-minded this week. It's almost like this opportunity or whatever it is showing up this week, it's almost like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. And I keep getting the phrase, it will not pass this way again, not for a long, long time. You'll be long gone, Scorpio. And also a message of get out of your own way, Scorpio. So you're going to have to really surrender everything up to spirit, the universe, and just let things happen. It's very much kind of like the Fool card energy where you have to just take that leap of faith and not have any control. So starting here with your first card, the Page of Swords, and you're one of several signs that has kicked off their reading with this actual card this week. I don't know what's up or what's going on, but everyone's getting the Page of Swords, so being alerted. Now, the Page of Swords is your mental energies, messages coming in, some type of communication. And from the looks of your cards here, really tapping into your higher self this week. Now, for this Page of Swords in this deck, this is almost an energy of where you're going to go to any length you have to, Scorpio, to get the answers you're looking for. Trying to get the truth, and it's got a lot to do with your future. And I'm just picking up this energy where you want to see what's coming. You want to see what's ahead. And it's funny because Leo had this exact same kind of energy a week or two ago. Just going to great lengths to be able to see what's going on, what's going to happen ahead of time. But this Page of Swords is actually telling you to just throw caution to the wind. Just get out there. Don't worry about who, what, where, how, or when. Any of that. This is all about keeping a very positive attitude and open mind and keep the lines of communication open. This is in regards to your higher self, spirit, your angelic communication. There's something this week coming in that's going to alert you to the truth. Maybe this reading kind of telling you to just release this sense of control. Just get out of your own way and just let things happen as they were meant to be. So let's pull some clarifying cards for the Page of Swords. See what additional information that spirit is going to share with us. The Ten of Cups, Four of Swords, Three of Wands. Okay. Boy, Scorpio, these clarifying cards are like a roadmap. Your Ten of Cups is essentially what you're inquiring about, what you want to know, your future, your happiness. And with the Four of Swords, it's an indication here to really connect with your higher self, Tap into that third eye chakra, your crown chakra, on a daily basis. It's all got to do with your future. And there's something new coming in this week that's kind of launching like the direction it's going to go in. And you don't have to force it, Scorpio. So the messages coming in, or what the Page of Swords here is referring to, is more your angelic communication, your co-partnership with spirit, tapping into your intuition on a daily basis, where you're going to be getting which way to go for that particular day and not worrying about the day after that. All right, your next card, Major Arcana card, the Hangman, one of my favorite cards in the tarot deck, because the Hanged Man is what tarot card reading is all about. Taking a look at something in a different way, a different perspective, a fresh pair of eyes. That's what tarot reading is all about. Looking at your situation, what you're wanting to know, questions, what you need to look at, looking at something in a different way. So this is kind of just taking time out, having some peace, silence, where you're going to start to get to answers that you desire, Scorpio, through like this meditation here, this connection with spirit. You're going to be able to see things like from a different angle, a different perspective. There could be something like a vital key or element that you're missing. And that's what's making your journey and to be able to move ahead more difficult or causing delays. So it's very similar energy to when an author kind of gets writer's block and they have to completely just get away from writing and that thought process, and most of the time physically just go out and do something so that you just totally get out of the environment. So the Hangman energy here is wanting you to do just that, kind of get away from the situation mentally and physically, and then returning with that fresh perspective. Now, the Hangman card is one of having patience, Scorpio. And this number 12, numerology of this card, reduces to 3, which is an indication that there are new beginnings that are wanting to emerge. It's just that what I'm going to say, that missing component or element to either like take the first step or make the first move, something of that nature, whatever is going to get the ball rolling. But you need to see things from a different perspective. So let's pull some clarifying cards for the Hangman card. But when the Major Arcana cards show up, it's an indication that change is needed, or it's bringing change in, whether you like it or not. And in this case, it's kind of change is needed, as you need to stop and look at things from a different point of view. Ace of Cups, the Moon, Page of Pentacles. Well, Scorpio, my intuitive interpretation of your clarifying cards is you have this overflowing cup of opportunity, which you will get. It's got to do with the 10 of Cups, but it all starts here. And the cups are not just about emotions and feelings, it's about creativity, as well as an overflowing cup of your intuition, your perception on things. And with the Moon card, there are things working behind the scenes, Scorpio, that you're not aware of. So there are secrets. There are things that are going to surface, but in divine timing. And with the Page of Pentacles, this is primarily some kind of news in regards to money, finances, usually good news when you see the Page of Pentacles coming in. And I'm picking up it might be coming in as a surprise. However, this news is coming in. So, your next card, you have the King of Swords. Now, even though this is not your card in energy per se, Scorpio, I really feel that you are the energy of what the King of Swords is all about. And you see all these feathers down here, that they're just all lined up. It's all your hard work trying to get the answers that you're looking for. And the King of Swords energy is really like logically, rationally trying to approach like a circumstance, a problem, an issue, how to resolve something. And then all these feathers is everything that you've worked so hard to trying to get that information. And just looking at this particular king, looking back at the news coming in, almost watching and waiting for you to go through these first steps where you might get an idea, the truth, some news. It's alerting you to what you need to do here. And then the Hangman card, looking at things with a different perspective. And here you've got the King of Swords just looking and waiting and watching for you to get through these first two steps. And what I'm really drawn to, and it's unusual on these cards, you don't normally see like the astrological signs. This is Saturn, which concerns time, patience, an energy of being mature. But what I'm really drawn to on this card is the crown here. Look at that. Crowns really represent a relationship with the divine. So kind of the intersection here between the consciousness and spiritual connection. At the same time, an indication that's what's needed if you're truly going to insist on looking at things logically. So let's pull some clarifying cards for the King of Swords. Let's see if Spirit will give us any other information as we're tapping into Spirit, source energy, the universe, whatever name you give to the All One. It's really different for everyone. We have the Hierophant, the Devil, and the Page of Swords showing up again. Well, the Hierophant here represents how you practice your spirituality, your religion. And I'm picking up that the Devil card here, that's where there's something that's interfering with that. And once again, you have the Page of Swords showing up, making you aware of the truth, what's actually going on. So there's something within your life, your lifestyle, some area that is interfering with you achieving what I'm going to say is this 10 of Cups energy. There's something here with the Devil card holding you back. Now, the Devil card is Capricorn's card, could be a Capricorn holding you back. And Scorpio, if you have any Leo in your chart, take a look at Leo's reading for this week because it's dealing here with the same energy. So something is holding you back, restricting you, creating a barrier, something of that nature. And Spirit's trying to get that message out to you. Because again, these are clarifying cards for the King of Swords. Brings the absolute truth, very rational, gets down to the bottom of things. There's no emotion, in charge. So it's nothing of that nature, but time is of the essence here. You've got the Saturn symbol here. So whatever this energy is that's coming in, this is where I'm picking up, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. I just keep picking up that message again. Wow. Okay, Last card here, tarot card. You have the major arcana card, Judgment. And again, we have the astrology symbol here. It's actually Pluto, although you might recognize the other Pluto symbol that kind of looks more like the letter P. But this is Pluto that's affiliated with the Judgment card, which is responsible for what I'm going to say, the underworld. So this is the cycles, death, rebirth, transformation, change. And it's another major arcana card, but this one specifically in regards to drastic change. But I feel, Scorpio, this is something that you want, you've been working towards. I mean, look at the three birds here. They're like piling up their rocks. They've been working very hard to get to this point. And the cross here being very predominant on this card, this represents an announcement or the arrival of something. And then, of course, the number 20, the numerology reduces to 2. It's kind of the moment of creation here. Something's coming together. So yeah, something's working behind the scenes. And I think we had that, not there, we had that over here with the moon card. And we have the 3 separate birds, almost like rising like phoenix out of the ashes. So 3s, new beginnings. So let's pull some clarifying cards for the Judgment card. Definitely a card telling you to tune into your higher calling to know where to go to next, which is kind of a recurring theme for the message this week. So leave it up to the universe, Scorpio. The 5 of Cups, the Page of Wands, and Strength. Well, once again, it's the Cups card that's kind of telling us quite a bit of info here. And here it may be a sacrifice that you need to make, letting something go. It's a difficult energy or decision. Or maybe just letting go, trying to control everything, which is hard enough thing for everyone to do, let alone Scorpios. But back here, you've got the 2 cups. Once again, it's what's working behind the scenes. You can't see this energy here because you're consumed here with maybe what you're lacking at the moment. That's the best way I can put it. Now, the Page of Wands is an indication that something you feel very strong about, very passionate about. There's going to be some good news coming in. And you need to hold on, Scorpio. The Strength card. You need to be patient. You need to kind of drop your guard. Just kind of don't push it is the best way I can say. Just let things happen. This has that number 8 energy here. So there's abundance wanting to show up. Okay, your numerology for your tarot cards is number 34, which reduces to 7. 7 is your crown chakra, your direct connection with spirit. Very spiritual number, number 7. Again, a recurring message within your reading this week. Just strengthening that co-partnership with spirit, meditating on a daily basis, asking spirit, what is the direction for the day? Don't worry about tomorrow, just today, one day at a time. And that's just paying attention to your intuition. Now, let's take a look at which crystal your angels and guides have selected here for the week ahead. And you have Cinnabar. Well, Cinnabar is in regards to business, money, finances, investments, financial security. And I do have my Cinnabar wand here. But also, when this cinnabar crystal card shows up, could be an indication that you might be contemplating some kind of career change, maybe going into a different field, maybe hooking up with a different company. For some Scorpios, could be starting up a new hobby, maybe something you do kind of on the side, maybe a second source of income. Or other Scorpios, you might be interested in a home-based business. So with this crystal card showing up, this is an excellent week to set things in motion. Just kind of put out into the universe what it is you want to achieve, and then let the energy flow. Just have faith, have confidence, spend some time as you do like your daily meditation with cinnabar of what that success and final destination, the final result feels like, looks like. Now, for some of you, you might be quite happy with what you're currently doing. So when this particular crystal card shows up, there could be some new and exciting energy bringing in some additional abundance that's coming in. Could be in regards to your career, your job, your business. Now, if none of that resonates with you, Scorpio, then the message for you is you need to become more assertive in regards to your career. Get more organized and focus clearly on the job at hand. And also, for those Scorpios that may have lost your job, you're in the search for just a job, there was a reason why one door closed, because there are things coming in. It's written here in the cards. Things are opening up for you. You just have to kind of get out of your own way to let it happen. Now let's take a look at your Sacred Traveler Oracle card here. You received surrendering to the journey, and there you have it, release control. And wow, this is actually the Sacred Traveler. That's you, Scorpio. It's about just stepping into the boat. That's going to take you where you want to go. So it's really like kind of taking that leap of faith and just trusting in your instincts, your intuition. What's it telling you? What direction to go in or move towards, or what to take advantage of that? You know, that all comes through like angelic communication, your intuition. This is about not concerning yourself with all the details. So just hand over all the challenges to Spirit. And this is certainly not giving up. You're actually opening up to all the possibilities that are around you. And you should realize, Scorpio, that sometimes the journey or path goes a different way than what you expected. And you simply cannot resist when that happens. And that could be part of what we saw here. I think it was here, yeah, with the Devil card. There's something that could be blocking you from kind of just going with the flow. Maybe someone giving you advice and you're listening to them instead of listening to your own instincts. And it could be a Capricorn, since this is Capricorn's card. But know that you have Spirit. All your angels, your spirit guides are all around you. And from what your cards here are all indicating, there's something trying to emerge, something in regards to financial security, happiness, everything that you could possibly want, Scorpio. You just have to do as the card says here. Release control. Just step in the boat and let this light here just guide you, this lantern, that spirit, source energy, or whatever name you give to your personal guide. Now, I did pull a tea leaf fortune card for you this week, and you received Horseshoe. Wow. Very nice energy. As the card does say, good luck. Now, the one thing with the Horseshoe card showing up, it does indicate good luck coming in for you, Scorpio, but it's very much like kind of your King of Swords card here. Time is of the essence. This is not something that's going to stay around. So normally I do not pull a clarifying card for the fortune cards, but let's see if we can get any kind of a time frame here. All right. The Six of Swords. Okay. Well, the sword energy in regards to time is actually weeks. So this is the Six of Swords. So 6 weeks. Something to do with good luck coming in for you, Scorpio. 6 weeks. So you're going to have to be patient. You're going to have to tap into spirit for that guidance on what to do each day. But let your intuition guide you, your instincts guide you towards what it is you're looking for. Whether it's in regards to relationships, what you do for a living, where you want to live, what you want for your life. It's a general reading, so this could go off in so many different directions. But it is whatever you're focused on, whatever your goal is right now, whatever you're working towards. You almost just have to let your guard down is what your cards are saying. You've got the Page of Swords where you're being alerted to the truth. You've got the Hangman card indicating to look at things in a different way and tap into your crown chakra and strengthen your co-partnership with spirit for guidance, direction. You've got the King of Swords, your main energy where you're trying to logically, rationally figure the best way forward. And time is of the essence with the Saturn symbol. And the crown here, an indication again, trust your intuition. The Judgment card here is an indication that there is drastic change coming in. Hearing the call, listening to spirit, source energy. And you've got the 3 birds that I feel is like rising from the ashes. It's kind of got that phoenix energy, being rebirth, reborn. But there's 3, an indication for new beginnings. And your Horseshoe card, indicating good luck, clarifying maybe 6 weeks out from now. Something you do this week affects 6 weeks from now. And the Cinnabar crystal, an indication that you might be changing up jobs, your career, or maybe a home-based business. But the biggest message of all is surrendering to the journey. Getting in the boat. Trusting in your own instincts, your own intuition. Your intuition is the direct connection with spirit. So you kind of just need to trust in that. You see the castle way off in the distance? This is actually the sacred traveler telling you to release control, keep an open mind, certainly a positive mindset. You kind of have to convince yourself, Scorpio, that things are going to work out for you and you're going to get to this energy, the 10 of Cups energy. But it's certainly not in trying to control your future. Remember, your numerology here is number 7. Another indication there are greater forces working behind the scenes in your favor, Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. For a private tarot card reading, my website link is listed below. Love and abundance to my Scorpio family.